We talk a lot about being great, getting the best out of yourself, and harnessing that so that you can advance yourself towards wherever you want to go. How do you do that? Easier said than done. Here's a question for you. What can you do today that will help you tomorrow? In other words, is there one thing you can do right now that will make it easier tomorrow for you to get closer to where you want to go? Just one thing. I'm just talking easy. I mean, it's not a pressure situation. It's not one of those talks where we say, you've got to do this, and you've got to do that. You've got to go to 5 in the morning, and you've got to do 100 push-ups, and eat muesli, and then meditate. None of that crap, none of that. I'm just talking small little things, right? Get up whenever you want to get up, but have this mindset that when you get up, you're going to do one thing. That one thing could be connecting with somebody that you need to connect with on LinkedIn, for example. It could be listening to 100 of your past links from your past shows and figuring out which ones might sound good on a demo. Do something today, some small thing that will help you tomorrow. And then tomorrow, do something that'll help you the next day. And keep doing that until eventually you build up, number one, a habit, but number two, you build up a body of work. And you look at it eventually after a month or 2 months and you can say to yourself, I'm looking all right there. And that's good, and that's good. And you start getting selective then. You start getting yourself into that mindset that this will do, but that's not good enough. That can go. And then you're starting to filter out the great parts of what you do. Not just everything you do, the great parts of what you do. And you can train your mind to figure this stuff out by critiquing yourself honestly. Being your own PD, being your own coach, and literally going with a razor and thinking to yourself, right, that has to go. I cut that out and I'll keep that bit in. Do something today that'll help you tomorrow. When you take action, when you take consistent action every day, then you create a habit. Habits are good, habits are bad. You choose which ones you want. But this is a good habit. Because if you do one small thing today, tomorrow, the next day, and that goes on for weeks and then months, it becomes what you do. You're rewiring your brain to this is what I do. I do this every day. If you imagine over, say, the span of a year, how much you could get done by creating this habit of yours, this new habit, the new you. And like I say, it doesn't take a massive amount of work or time. It could take a minute, it could take an hour. That's up to you, your decision. But creating that habit will help you move forward and help you achieve that bit of greatness that you're looking for, that you're striving for. And you may not know what that is yet, but you know the feeling, right? You know that feeling. You may not have a visual quite yet. I don't know. As people say, what do you want? What do you want to be in 5 years? The most impossible of all the questions. Where do you want to be in 5 years? That's a lot of pressure. But you know how you want to feel in 5 years. I want to feel happy. I want to feel healthy. I want to feel loved, whatever it is. I want to have a nice job. I want to have enough money to live a decent life. Whatever it is that you want. You know how that feels. So that's the starting point. The pictures will arrive afterwards. Video follows audio, remember. You say to yourself what you want, then the pictures will arrive eventually. And the actions that you take now will determine the outcomes later. And that's an important distinction. If you take the right action now, it will help steer you in the right way later. It's like if you have a bad habit, it's going to affect your health, right? If you have a good habit, you're working towards having better health, having good health. So set events in motion. Set them in motion today. Start today. Do one thing, just one thing. That's all you need to do is one thing right now. And it can be anything at all. It can be buying a pen so that you can write a list of what you need to do. It doesn't matter. Start the habit today. And that will help you tomorrow, the day after, the day after. Decisions. Make a decision every day. That's your new habit, making decisions. And eventually your greatness will become apparent to you and your ambition will become clearer to you and you'll get that picture all of a sudden in your head. We're all great at something. Everybody is great at something. What are you great at? And if you're not sure or you're debating it, then start thinking about it today and create those habits to find out. And if you need somebody to bounce these things off, you can email us anytime, onaircoach@gmail.com, and let us know how you're getting on. Or you can tell us what you think your vision for the future is. There's no pressure to do this. Do it or don't do it. But we're always there as a sounding board whenever you want. onaircoach@gmail.com. And if you like this video and others like it, subscribe. Because we're going to be bunging this stuff out. We're here to change radio. We're here to change the industry. That's our mission. Thanks for watching.